Hi there, welcome back to Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire on Path of the Damned. We're going blindly. We just had a strange conference here and we recover from this. We want to follow Eothas, but these guys are all, as usual, they are quarreling with each other and we'll have to fix it. But for now, we'll just level up a bit and see what becomes of that. Yeah, we want to get better before we can do anything. Alchemy is a good start. Diplomacy, why not? We'll need that in that circumstance. And what shall our priest learn? Always these choices are so final, I feel. I mean, these things are all good and all, but the really good things are the spells, right? Warding Seal, I don't know. I don't know if that's good. Prayer for the Spirit. Grants an ally the Smart Inspiration. 5 Intellect. We could do that. 60 seconds. Consecrated Ground, though, with Circle of Healing is what has helped a lot most of the time. So we'll take that and continue on our way with Quarrel. Priest. Our Ranger Kelvasa shall have a little bit more stealth. She's our scout. And a little bit more survival. She looks really cool with that eye patch. I love that. That's so, I don't know, Pirates of the Caribbean, right? And now, Raider quickly dives to a safe distance and gains the quick inspiration. What does that give? 5 dexterity for 10 seconds? I don't know. First of all, we want to make our companion better. That has always proven very helpful. Merciless Companion. Protective Companion. 1 engagement. Well, first he needs to survive better. Heightens the predatory instincts of the ranger's animal companion, giving them a damage bonus on any creature suffering a damage over time effect. Could be pretty cool. There are a lot of these effects in game now. Let's see. 1 more enemy is engaged. We don't need that right now. We could go wounding shots later on, but Predator's Sense isn't too bad. I mean, it's 50% more damage. If we get anything out that does damage over time, there's a very high possibility there's something like that. So we'll improve the Animal Companion. I love the Animal Companion. Come on, who doesn't love Lord Paw, how we call him. And then Gerstein, Duskwalker, a dark wizard. Arcana, yes, and insight is helpful. Metaphysics, I don't know. History, maybe a little bit of history would help. Full self to party insight. Yeah, I mean, Arcana is something we'd need. And history or insight. She could be interested in a little bit more in history. She's the only one with metaphysics, I think. We are also with metaphysics, but we could give her a little bit more metaphysics. Deals with animancy, ardor, the wheel, the in-between, the beyond, and all mysteries of the soul. Insight? 10 by the party is still good. She's metaphysical right now. Arcane Dampener? Yeah, we could give her damage over time now that we have that for the Animal Companion. We have here combat focus, gain concentration at the start of each combat. That's pretty cool. And What else, though? Yeah, we have no evocation due to our specialization. Kalakov's minor blights is pretty cool. Causing burn, freeze, corrode, or shock damage to anyone caught in the area of effect. Blights are continuously cycled and replenished until the spell ends. Does that count as... Oh, for 25 seconds. That's cool. Expose vulnerabilities is helpful. That's also an area if... Yeah. Bear the enemy's combat vulnerabilities for all to see, interrupting them as well as reducing their armor rating and deflection. So they're easier to hit. That's cool. The deleterious alacrity of motion. Very deleterious. Noxious burst. It's just cool. I mean, causes corrode damage, leaves victims sickened. Corrode damage is very good. Arcane dampener. Suppressing all beneficial effects on enemies. That's also cool. It's so hard to choose. A buff for us would be good, but the deleterious alacrity of motion isn't so good. That is versus will. That has no save, if I'm right. So the minor blights would be pretty cool. This has a save of fortitude. Yeah, we'll just go for Kalakov's minor blights. We'll try that out. Could be cool. Could be cool. So there's a lot of people to talk to still. And the one we liked most was Prince Aruihi. He wasn't that... he wasn't speaking that diplomatic stuff. He was a true man. And what mechanism controls this door is unclear. The plate doesn't budge under your fingers. Yeah, we're looking around a bit. Don't let yourself be disturbed. Featherman. Hey there. The prince nods and crosses his arms, a self-satisfied smile on his lips. I'm just happy to be alive. How is that? He's self-satisfied. I wonder what he has to hide. I'm just happy to be alive, man. Aruihi plants his hands on his hips and nods. I mean, he seems like a cool guy. So we're honored to meet him. We feel that way. Getting even more points with us.
My sister wants to know if you are as useful as you are disruptive. She trusts me to judge this. You did not come this far to serve the crown, I say. But sailing is an expensive hobby. Royal service can keep your galley stocked.
Ooh. What kind of loyal service did you have in mind?
My sister keeps a tight grip on the kataka, but the filth of it drips down her palm and into the gullet.
He opens his hand for emphasis and wipes it across his shoulder.
Under our noses, I say. Do foreigners smuggle contraband and pay the Ripau for their silence?
Ah, that's not a good action. We don't like that too.
Take this if you need proof.
He tosses you a silver medallion inscribed with Valian honorifics. Invoice badge. The item was put into your stash. Okay, this medallion once graced the neck of a Valiant dignitary and was assumed lost after a terrible shipwreck. How it ended up in the back streets of Neketaka is a question that Prince Aruihi once answered. So I'll ask him, what is this?
An envoy ship sank a day's voyage out of Nekataka. He wore that on his breast. My guards recovered it in a raid of the gullet. This confirms my suspicion. Nekataka has a pirate problem.
Yeah, you know about these pirates.
Smugglers and thieves cluster like rats in Delver's Row, a growth in the bowels of our city.
Delver's Row. Somewhere beneath the gullet is a loose confederation of thugs, thieves, black mucketeers, and other seedy individuals, known as Delver's Row. It's a place where most things can be found for the right price, and the word always travels quickly. We'll have to see if these are immoral enough for our targeting.
I want someone to peddle the medallion to the black market, earn the trust of these pirates, and learn how supplies come into my city.
Your city? His gaze rises to meet yours, cold and calculating. So he's maybe playing that to find out stuff for his sisters by the reactions of the people. Wow, impressive character. To what end?
Depend on what you find, I say.
Oh, we like that even more. Arui folds his arms and scrutinizes the floor between his feet, deep in thought. And we, streetwise, he's telling the truth, but there's something more to it all the same, and he doesn't trust his face not to betray it.
Kaza leaves this for me to handle. While she worries about the manor, I tidy up the basement.
Now tell me what you're holding back.
I say nothing gets past you. Is there any question why I want you for the job?
Arui chuckles to himself.
If we dealt only in pirates, then I would put a trusted agent in rags and send him down hiding in a food wagon. But Akira, I have reason to suspect our problem goes deeper than we know. For this, I want an expert. They say you're on familiar terms with Ngati's chosen son, Takeo. See that he joins you in the gullet. He knows something of our troubles already.
What's that?
It's confidence, I say. I leave the rest for him to disclose.
Okay.
Your guard in the gullet. I fear the caverns run deeper than even Ngati could guess.
The prince dismisses you with a nod. Interesting. Delver's Row. Oh, there's fights waiting. I can smell it. I can smell it. And who cannot? All the courtiers here. Do you do anything? The queen should throw all of them out of their ears. On their ears. It is easier than listening to their complaints all the hours. Okay. Wow, look at this. That's beautiful. Or that's at least odd. Must have sailed far to come here. Yes. Yes, Mrs. Warden. Or Mr. Warden. Wow, what's that? Wow.
Let's keep quiet.
These fish, I could watch them for... What is that? The fish swarm? How do they feed these fish? Or are these dead fish in that ball of water? Dead fish in a ball of water. That would be quite fun, right? Let's see who we can meet. Who we can meet in these dark alleys. These dark tunnels around here. Stronger alliance benefits both sides, unless you want Rauatai to swallow us both. What is that? Sharks dancing? Or these statues? Makarama, the buoyant beloved of Ngati. Ponamu bird scorned, greatest of explorers. And Hemunga Makapu, defender of his people. And here... Here's some ragged clothing. We'll take everything with us. We're cheapskates. A little bit. And who is this man? What? You mean a tall, brown-haired man dressed in full plate mail. That might not normally catch your eye, but his mail is unusual, colored a deep green, and emblazoned with the image of a golden tree. Hand on the pommel of his sword, he watches the crowd go by with keen eyes, Relaxed yet fully alert, he narrows his eyes when he spots you, and he has glasses. Is that true?
What do you need of me?
He looks at you warily, as if he is deciding whether you're a snake that might bite. Tell me about yourself. He's initially hesitant, unsure of your intent. Eyes narrowed, he sizes you up, then nods. Interesting armor you have there.
Suppose it is. Are you familiar with the shield bearers of Saint Elka? We are a paladin order.
Not really.
The order began as guards for Elka, a noblewoman emissary of Kulkin, who bartered for peace with the kingdom of Vadir. The order's founders were forbidden to bring weapons to the meeting, and she was attacked. With only their shields to aid them, they fought off her attackers and brought her to safety. She later died of her wounds, and the shield bearers of Saint Elka were born in her memory.
He clears his throat dramatically.
I am the son of a disgraced noble family. My father and brothers were executed for treason when I was a boy. Rightfully so, I must add. And my mother, sister, and I were thrown out on the street. All we had to our names was a trunk full of heirlooms. One of them was this suit of armor, which belonged to my eldest brother. Now I endeavor to live up to its promise and redeem my family's honor. That's the long and short of it, really.
Oh, can you teach me what you've learned as a member of the Shield Bearers?
You would need to become a shield bearer yourself to really learn it all. I suppose I can teach you a thing or two as we stand here. The privilege will run you 3,000 copper, however.
Well, I don't think so, because we don't have 3,000. That's good to know. We have to note that down, right? Granny's Yergar can teach you something in the Kahanga Palace. 3,000 copper pieces do we need from Grangis Yingar in the Kahanga Palace. That's really, I mean, that's something you do. That's something you just do. And now, oh, there's a shrine of Hylia. Let's look at that. Hylia was like the only goddess we had positive relations with, because we saved one of her dragon kin, so to say. An air dragon. Ah, we need to go around this way. All right. All right, all right. There's a lot here. What's this? The raucous screeching of the birds in their cages is endless. They have birds in their cages here, okay? The one, a depiction of Hylia, is almost menacing in its intensity. Indeed. The cartographer bites his thumbnail and mutters to himself. The priest? Be grateful for our queen's hospitality, Watcher. What's in here? What's behind this? Though simple in construction, the sink is clean and tidy. Some kind of kitchen. Storage. Someone has finished off a quick meal here. The rise of the cipher rangas. Again. Barras Bell and antidotes. We have so many antidotes. Thank you for watching. We'll go up to the upper floor of the Kahanga Palace in the next episode and explore more here of this strange and curious building. Have a great time until then, and happy gaming. This is Immanuel signing out.